Number 10. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Rio de Janeiro intertwines the beauty of the natural world with the tempo of an urban metropolis, housing more than 6.3 million people. Here, you take in one of South America's finest beauties on the crest of Guanabara Bay and the South Atlantic Ocean, while still embracing the festive and vibrant nightlife of Brazil's second-largest city. If you plan on visiting this beautiful location, make sure to time your stay with Rio's annual Carnival, the world-famous festival that drapes the city with lights, music, dancing and joy. Also, don't miss the Christ the Redeemer statue perched 700 meters atop Corcovado Mountain looking out over the city. If you're planning a trip to Rio in June this year, you'll also want to check out a soccer match in one of the 2014 World Cup's host cities.
Number 9. Mount Hood National Forest, Oregon. If you live in America, chances are you don't have to travel very far for a beautiful getaway. Take the Pacific Northwest for example, where mountains, ocean, and lush forests all collide. Nothing illustrates the beauty of the Pacific Northwest than the verdant surroundings of Mount Hood National Forest in Oregon. Experience the beauty and serenity of Mount Hood, one of the highest peaks in the Cascade Mountain Range. Take a hike through majestic pines and scenic trails to Mirror Lake, pitch a tent, and relax in one of nature's finest displays.
Number 8. Blue Lagoon, Iceland. Nothing says relaxation like a natural spa. Located in the remote city of Gerdavik, Iceland, the Blue Lagoon is both a feat of nature and of man. After originally acting as an overflow pool for the nearby Svartsengi geothermal power station, the 6 million liters of seawater are heated naturally over a lava bed located 2,000 meters underneath. As one of the world's most popular hot springs, Blue Lagoon offers visitors an otherworldly spa experience with its mineral-rich mud and 100-degree enriched waters. Set on a serene backdrop of rolling hills and even the northern lights on some occasions, Blue Lagoon has proven its worth as one of the most relaxing and revitalizing destinations on Earth.
Number 7. Cairo, Egypt. Prepare to be truly struck by awe if you make the trip to Cairo, Egypt. As the 18th largest city in the world, Cairo is both a standing artifact of a past world, while still embracing a modern era. Cairo's main attraction is, of course, the Great Pyramids of Giza and Sphinx, the lone survivor of the original 7 wonders of the world. Book a hotel on the bed of the Nile River, the same place where the earliest civilizations first settled. Also, travelers are welcome to take a tour of Cairo's surroundings by way of camel. The same means of travel used thousands of years ago. While Cairo is a must-see location, you may want to wait a while before booking that flight. The U.S. State Department has issued a travel alert for several regions in Egypt due to high conflict in the area.
Number 6. Key West, Florida. Key West, Florida is truly paradise on Earth. As the southernmost point of the continental U.S., nothing but crystal clear water surrounds this beautiful city on the Gulf of Mexico. Key West is a place where worries and stress are as distant as 40-degree weather. Visitors can go snorkeling with dolphins, ride the surf, or simply hang out and enjoy the ivory white sand on the miles of beach. Oh, and while you're at it, make sure you grab an extra large margarita in this utopic city. It is, after all, the inspiration for Jimmy Buffett's famous song, Margaritaville.
Number 5. Cinque Terrace, Italy. Located in northern Italy, inconspicuously tucked between Pisa and Genoa, Cinque Terrace is the crown jewel of Italy's many charming, picturesque towns. Perched atop cliffs looking over the Mediterranean, this town is, as traveler Rick Stevens puts it, pure, unadulterated Italy. With no cars or traffic to speak of, This tourist hotspot is now technically a park in order to preserve its charm. Visitors must pay a small fee to walk the trails that weave in and out of Cinque Terre's unique and vibrant houses strung along narrow, windy paths. Grab a glass of Cinque Terre's finest dessert wine while enjoying a sunset over the Mediterranean Sea and feel your cares vanish in this quintessential Italian town.
Number 4. Santorini, Greece. Take a trip back in time to Santorini, Greece, one of the most beautiful and unique towns in the world. Perched along a cliff of volcanic rock, Santorini is what remains of one of the largest volcanic eruptions on record, occurring some 3,600 years ago. The cube-like houses are whitewashed with volcanic ash and limestone, giving them a distinct pearly color. The beauty of Santorini lies within its simplicity. It is just that, simply beautiful. When in Santorini, sample some of Europe's finest wines and breathe in the salty air while enjoying the view of the vast Aegean Sea and its surrounding islands.
Number 3. Wigan, Switzerland. Tired of the hustle and bustle of urban living? Tired of hour-long commutes into work? Want to just get away from it all? Wigan, Switzerland is the place for you. Firstly, cars of any kind have been banned for more than 100 years. The town is tucked away between alpine mountains and lush, grassy hills in every direction, while the air is crisp and clean, unpolluted by the diesel and muck of a city. Perched in the heart of the Alps, the popular tourist spot also has some of the world's finest ski slopes.
Number 2. Kauai, Hawaii. If there were a heaven on earth, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more beautiful location than Kauai, Hawaii. Nicknamed the Garden Island, Kauai is literally covered in green. While each of Hawaii's 8 islands is stunning, Kauai takes the cake. It is the oldest of Hawaii's islands, and also its northmost island. Along with the scenic tropical coastline, Kauai also houses geologic spectacles like the cliffs along the Napali and the Waimea Canyon in the heart of the island. If simply relaxing in the tropical Hawaiian sun isn't enough, travel through the high hills of Kauai in style. Travelers can take a hike to see the Kauai's highest peak, zip line through the trees, or even go mountain tubing down the scenic Wailua River. Also, make sure to grab a snorkel and explore the crystal-clear waters surrounding the island and teeming with tropical fish.
Number 1. Taj Mahal, India. Taj Mahal, a monument of immeasurable beauty. Taj Mahal, the epitome of love. The beauty of this monument is such that it is beyond the scope of words. The thoughts that come into the mind while watching the Taj Mahal of Agra in India is not just its phenomenal beauty, but the immense love which was the reason behind its construction. Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan got this monument constructed in the memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal, with whom he fell in love at the first sight. The very first sight of the Taj Mahal, the epitome of love and romance, leaves one mesmerized. The call of the muezzin hung in the air, suspended for a moment in time, a timeless moment which recalled the past glory of the Mughal Empire and the unsurpassed love of one of its architects, Shah Jahan, for his beloved Queen Mumtaz Mahal. The Taj Mahal stood silent, an eloquent testimony of eternal love, etched against the perfect evening sky.